Welcome to this mantra meditation for recognizing the Lila. The Lila is the divine play, it's the story, it's the act of our role, our life. And what is the purpose? It is, by the understanding of the Lila, our purpose is simply to enjoy the Lila, to be a part of it. That doesn't always mean that it's a fun play or a fun act or a good role. But it does mean that it simply is that, a role. It's something that we take on. Just like we put clothes on to become the person that we are that day, so too our thoughts and our actions and our personality, we put those on to enter a role each day. And so the Lila, if we understand it, is something that we dance through. It's something that we flow through. And if it's something that we don't understand, it's something that pulls us and pushes us around, and we don't have much control over our experience. And so to become more empowered, more in control of that experience, we must understand the nature of the Lila, of the dance. Shiva exemplifies this dance through his form Nataraj, the Lord of Dance, in which he dances to show us that life is about movement. It's the creation and destruction that create the world around us. Shiva thus teaches us through the dance that we move through life regardless of what is thrown at us in a way that suits us. Even when he had fire and cobras and tigers thrown at him, he didn't attack back. He didn't respond in a negative way. Instead, he allowed them to become part of who he was through the dance. They became a part of the dance itself. And thus, regardless of what life sends at us, we must transform that into something that displays our life, that mirrors our existence, and exemplifies not the perfection of ourselves, but the uniqueness of our story and of our experience. Because only we get to have our story. And so because of that, we're chanting to Shiva today. And so if you'd like to join with your mala, you're welcome to. You can also just close your eyes and follow along. You don't need to necessarily count with me on a mala. So today's mantra will be Om Namah Shivaya. When you're ready, let's begin. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Let that mantra resonate. Feel it ripple in your peace, in your mind's eye, in your rest, in your meditation. Feel that peace within you, settling, washing over you, like a little waterfall falling over your head and rinsing down through the body. Notice your role in this moment, in your day. This morning, what did you do? Where were you? Who were you? Why were you? Let the answers just rise. Don't judge them. If you have a judgment, you just say judgment and let it go. If you have an external thought, just say thought and let it go. Who were you yesterday? What was your role? Why were you? Was it different? Different than today? Different than the day before? Who did you choose to show up to be as? What could you have done differently for a different result? And would you like that result? Rest here a while. Recognize that your story is that, your story. You can tell a different story. You telling it is what makes it your story. By you telling it, you act it, you share it, you become it. Your story can always change. You do not have to be controlled by the story you told yourself yesterday, or the story that you are telling yourself of tomorrow. Your story is here, today, right now. We'll close out this mantra meditation with 3 chants to Shiva. You're welcome to join along. If you're familiar, you're welcome to just listen. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishpapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishpapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishpapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Shanti Om Om Shanti Om Om Shanti Om. Thank you for joining me in this mantra meditation. May you find the power to tell your own story in the way in which best serves you and your highest self. Om Shanti.